At the McLean County Republican Party's forum the other day for candidates, this was just a few days ago, I think you said something along the lines of, we can use e-learning to boost skills among students.
Yeah.
Can you kind of expand on that? And how do you see e-learning being incorporated more fully into curriculum in Unit 5?
Yeah, so I think I said, this isn't COVID. When we say e-learning, it's not COVID. So that was a mistake, and that was the teachers union decision, right? So the CDC didn't know how to handle it. They went to the Randy Weingartner, right, and the teachers union. They recommended shutting down schools. That really did, we didn't know. You could say we didn't know, right? So we hurt the students by shutting them down and forcing masks on them. But not all schools did. The private schools in the area stayed open.
So I'm sorry to go back. The teachers union shut down the schools?
They put the recommendation for the CDC of how to handle the schools, yes.
It seems like it was Governor Pritzker's decision, wasn't it?
No, it was a recommendation by the teachers union. Randy Weingartner, actually it came from the federal government, and then it was a recommendation that Pritzker, not all states did it, so
that's what I'm saying, state level decisions by governors.
Yeah, but as a recommendation, even some more liberal states like California, City of Los Angeles, ended up staying open a lot in their school systems during the COVID part. So some of the more liberal states did still stay open. I think just as a nation, we did hurt the children. I think that's proven, right? So we made the wrong decision. So
to go back to e-learning, how do you see e-learning being useful moving forward?
Not that. It's not shutting kids out of the schools. So when I say e-learning, which we all do, I in my job, my career, we use e-learning, right? But from a high school standpoint, I would say it really equates to maybe one 1-hour class in a day. So what I've learned through the school boards is that I think we offer PE for all 4 grade levels at high school, right? So you could take one PE class and supplement that with an e-learning curriculum that a student picks out of a larger pool of things that they may have interest in. Being a WGLT reporter, right? So maybe there's a curriculum that's available that's not really the expertise of the local teachers. Could be, a jet propulsion engineer or something. So you're allowing the kids to choose that, but it's really just one accredited hour that they would be able to use during their regular school day.
Do you see that as a?
I see it as a money saver.
Yeah, that's my question. Is this a cost saver, and how is it a cost saver?
So when you look at the cost of these, so if you go to our site, the website, Unit 5 Student First, there's some examples out there what those are. Those are just examples of what e-learning curriculum has out there. But that's a 15%. We're looking for a 15% reduction of cost, right? So you can't just have all those things I mentioned. You got to have some reduction as well. And so the case like Imagine Learning that's out there, it's $27,500 for a year, but that's per building. So you could have like 6 or 7 classrooms using that curriculum, right, and not be charged for it. So that comes down to a very low per student cost. And so that's one thing. Now, people get caught up, Imagine Learning, but it's an accredited system, but I'm not saying we're using Imagine Learning. I'm just saying you throw out, in my career, if we choose a vendor, a product, a software, or a vendor, we take an assessment and we do an evaluation of, let's throw out 3 to 5 names of software we would like to use. And then we evaluate that. And this is a detailed evaluation from my career standpoint, pages long. And we evaluate each software. And then maybe we pick 2 of those that we think might be good. We bring them in-house and have a demo. And then we bring in, for the school system, you'd bring in the teachers, or you'd bring in some experts to evaluate that software. And then you choose from that. So if it's Heartland Community College class for STEM e-learning, I think that should be evaluated too. I think that would make sense. But if it's Imagine or some other software, that would all be considered.
Okay.